And so, let's check out Toronto's
Bora. Jyuj.
MP. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly.
Balik vai ter Vasco e Botafogo esse sábado na Twitch TV, no meu canal do Foot TV, da Twitch TV.
And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So Shams, the Raptors finally traded their terrific wings, Pascal
Começamos mal, ai beleza.
Made out New York and Indiana. They were terrific in help.
Ainda tem que ver melhor hoje.
How did the Raptors make out when all was
Oh caramba, ei caramba, segura a onda aí. Os pagam um foco. Os caras querem tentar vir pra cima. Aí não, né?
He's who that front office feels great about as their cornerstone moving forward.
Love Barnes.
Aí não, né?
Now here's Edwards.
Segura a onda aí.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Timberwolves gone 1-for-1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The leadership and steadiness Mike
avançar.
Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A
Dá uma
true
segurada.
locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
Now Gobert.
Tem que dar uma segurada.
Conley from deep. First trip to the line for him here.
Hoje não é Rio não. Não é eu que tô ganhando essa foto não. É vocês mesmo.
About Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
And he's good on the second. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game.
Vamos por dentro, vai.
MP passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to MP. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain
Eu não quis ir pra fora. Eu não quis ir pra fora, mas... Bom disso.
And
Bom
just about a
ditador.
minute into the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, a major effect that you can anticipate.
It won't be like the year the Warriors
This is
signed
what
KD.
no.
And it's not going to spike quite the same, but these numbers will continue to get
Vamos segurar aqui a onda.
You have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build.
Oh, cambada, ya. Cambada nenhuma vez. Vai ter que acabar vencendo.
And it's quickly in the corner.
Tem que ser vai ser rebaixado. Opa.
Scheme a win against the Kings.
Conley
gets the buckets.
And not just a jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to
Aí
the
tem que
rim.
acabar vencendo, senão vai ser rebaixado. A falta não é culpa minha. Aí vai ter que acabar pressionando.
Dick passes to MP, and the influx of
Segura a onda aí,
international
alguém.
continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA.
Eu não consigo, por favor, eu esqueci disso.
A global league.
Eu não consigo essa grande, senão não vai ter como eu vou tapar. Ai, deixa eu tentar. Não é coisa por aqui. Sedecamos. Não é fácil, bora. Não é fácil. Então bora com mais fácil. Com mais fácil, com mais tranquilo de todos. Com mais.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. MP dishes to Barnes. Back to MP.
Ai, já vai quase.
Toronto squad.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between
O
these
estádio é
two
pequeno,
last season.
então a gente vai ter que marcar até que tocar a bola.
Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. Then it's MP. And it's
Que tem que esperar.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Pouquinho.
Absolutely. They're
Pouquinho
playing
mais.
their game and executing at a real high level.
Vou segurar aqui a onda.
For him right now.
Quickly the pass to MP. Active quickly. Just 5 to shoot. All the way to CBA, introducing the second apron,
Segura a onda aí,
limiting
Moisés.
what teams above the cap can do. How does that
Porque pra nós
rule
aqui
affect you?
segurar a onda.
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team,
Vou ter
but
que entrar por
others,
dentro, vou ter que
teams
entrar por
that will
dentro.
have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see.
Vou falar pro cara,
give to
vamos
players.
segurar.
We're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive
Porque não é
league
possível.
because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity. And
O cara faz um negócio desse.
Constantly read over some of these
Eu tentando,
CBA
trabalhando.
agreements. I would assume that you do to have a full understanding of terms like
Passa na
we
parede.
just talked about, or all the other thing, the luxury
Você
tax,
não vai a
all the
parede daqui,
things
ó.
that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something we're doing for every calendar year.
It is just fascinating.
Não deixa não, não deixa não. Cerca tudo.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is
Cerca
figuring
tudo,
things
meu
out.
Deus.
He said there's
Amado.
leverage. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin,
Cerca
I know
tudo.
it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Se
And
cercar.
Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having
Oh,
you courtside
vocês
with
querem
all of us
vocês querem
tonight.
derrubar?
Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored, I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that.
Vocês
Thank
querem
you
me
again.
derrubar,
Wasn't
meu
that
Deus do céu.
wonderful? Easy to see
Vocês
why
querem me
Shams has
derrubar.
so many sources
Vocês querem
around
me
the game.
coisa de...
He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the
A gente não tá evoluindo. Vamos que vamos, vamos que vamos. Acelera. Vamos ter que acelerar um
This is it to
pouco
MP.
pra poder aguentar o tranco.
Knocked away.
A gente não
It's
pode
stolen by
vacilar
Gobert.
aqui agora.
Angle right side. And finished off by Gobert.
Ah, tudo na beira então.
And so it's
O problema não é nem na beira. O
They lead
problema...
at 28 points going in.
Nossa, mesmo. É? Não quero ter medo.
And there
Eu
wasn't too
vou
much
ter que
drama in the
me
first half,
manter.
but maybe things
Ou
will
vai me
tighten
chamar
up here in
para
the
esse
second.
banco.
Rudy
Me
Gobert has
manter, ó.
been sensational.
And he's been a
Vamos
monster
ver,
in
se
this game,
segurar aqui a
throwing down some
vantagem.
huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first
Eu
half.
vou tentar
Well, as a
segurar
defense,
ao
you
máximo
can't
que dá.
allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Edwards
tentar
on the
fazer
wing. He is joined
Tá
by
bom.
McDaniel.
Tá bola,
Julius
bola,
Randle is up there with Rudy
bola.
Gobert. And it's Conley into the one spot.
Opa.
That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating.
Fui
I'm
demais.
having a hard time thinking if you ever did that.
Pra vantagem.
My Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy
Pra
about that. At
vantagem.
one point, reminding me early
Se
on that we
consolidar.
had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Pra vantagem.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Edwards, good.
Assists like that have typified.
Eu vou ficar na frente. Eu vou ficar na frente. Outros caras.
And so it's
Eu vou ficar aqui, ó.
brings up the ball
No meio deles. Eles vão buscar a brecha.
to the middle. Here's MP. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Yeah, well, credit the
Vamos
defense
buscar a
there.
brecha.
They
Tentando
absolutely
apertar.
stifled his attempt.
Não tá indo.
McDaniels controls the
Mesmo
rebound.
tentando apertar. Não apertar um aqui. Dois.
Oh, a
Três.
nice tip
Pra
in
tentar
to
empurrar.
salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points
Pra
can
tentar.
add up. Randall
O único
passes
jeito
to
é nós
Conley.
empurrando.
Good D by Barnes.
That's
O único
the
jeito
kind
nós
of
vai
D
empurrando.
you need
Vai
when
que
you got
vai.
the ball near the hoop.
Celular,
They
meu
were
filho.
all You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it
Na beira da
into the
despesa.
opponent. This is a guy who has led the
Na
league
beira
in
de
blocks
cair.
and rebounds at
Passando
different
com o
times.
break.
Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle.
Nothing but buckets for
Bora,
Gobert
bora, bora.
tonight. The big man putting his mark on this
Não vai
game.
ficar pro breaks. Não vai ficar pro break.
Got it. Good job
Que
on the low post.
isso.
MP's got his second basket of the night.
Ai, tem que acelerar.
Following this one, they
pouquinho.
get to host the Mavericks. They'll find
Mas tem
themselves
que
in the
ter.
middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And this is good.
Tempo que tem que acelerar.
It's down low
Passo,
again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
passo o VT. Passa
Toronto
tudo.
working the ball around now.
Olé.
MP against Gobert. MP, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of
Vamos
aggressive
passar o
defense
VT.
you always want to see on
Vamos
the
pressionar.
interior.
Pressiona cada um.
Barnes against Randall. Here's
Vamos ter
Gobert.
que apertar.
Rejected
No
by
puro
Ingram.
aqui.
Well, he's one
Ah,
of the
você que
longest
perde.
wings in the league. And
Tá.
right there, putting that reach to good use.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Eles viram que eu tava na área.
Glass does a nice
Eles
job
viram que eu
going
tava
right back up.
na área deles.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 11
Porque
when
o
they're taking the
sistema
three-point
meu é
shot
assim,
tonight.
ó.
Very
Nossa.
respectable.
O sistema.
To the paint.
Eu vou me quedar assim.
Dunk by Gobert.
Não vou me aqui buscando. A vantagem não.
To the hot head.
Vou aqui tentando buscar na raça. Não arrancou.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Não arrancou. Você tem que buscar. Você tem que fazer os pontos.
Randall passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah,
Não,
Gobert
não
making
tem
good
nada
on the
que fazer,
front of
não.
his height and length. Just
Vai,
hammering
acelera,
it down.
acelera.
Barnes outside.
Acelera.
There's a minute left in the third. On the wing quickly. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Não é minha.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford.
Porque que bota um jogador por coisa, né, mano? Mas a culpa nem é minha.
Care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball
Pô,
team.
nós perdemos.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now,
Mas sábado nós teremos. Eu já vou lá pro cozinho. É jogo direto vai Vupt. Sem tempo nenhum. A gente só vai na calça. Sem tempo nenhum. Mãe, vamos fazer o café? Eu vou deixar o controle carregando. Só vou deixar no modo repouso aqui. Daí eu vou jogar mais uma só. Daí não vai tomar café. Para de jogar. ya. Saya que esse espírito já saiu toda, mãe. Será que essa doce espírito já saiu toda? Hã? Porque eu não vi nada.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. Now Denver's starting five. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Toronto. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. And with things just getting started in this new season, Brith, what are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Yeah, BA, I think about last year's teams and the magic that they had to push themselves into playoff positioning. Do they still have it? But one of the more exciting things in terms of the storyline is which teams are showing some early chemistry that could threaten some of those teams from last year. That is something that we always grab.
Hello.
Towards the fresh blood, the new team, the one that's going to be the underdog throughout the course of the year. And how far can they push it?
Murray.
Okay, fine.
Here's the 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
Quem mandou?
Pass to MP. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Well, Ingram liking to play in the system right there, unselfish and making a play.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Ali.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, BA. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success. Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
For Denver, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Jokic has got 7.
Yeah, don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
And it's quickly with a miss. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Jokic passes to Gordon. Plenty of space. Here's Brown. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
Pass to Barrett. And it's going to be a 3-second goal. Toronto making a switch here. Hurdles check. Outside for Ingram. And here's quickly. To the inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10 on the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Gordon with a steal. With the fadeaway.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. MP no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Murray.
Here's
Hurdle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 20. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So it's Denver closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Quickly and Barrett. Brandon Ingram out there with Barnes. And it's MP in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Murray. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. The Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, BA, it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Inside, kicks it to quickly. Back to MP. Good D by Jokic. The Nuggets lead by 14. Here's Porter. Here he goes. Rebounded by Ingram.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
MP shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Over to the left wing. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's MP. Good with the fadeaway. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yes, finally one drops after the
Murray against quickly. Murray passes to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ingram finds MP. Goes up at the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about?
Barnes drives in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
A guy like Barnes, who's long and strong, takes it to the hoop. Going to put some pressure on the defense.
And this. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
On the court for Denver, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. That is Brown in at the 3. They get the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Here's Ingram. Westbrook with the rebound.
Oscar,
Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And you want more and more of this from Aaron Gordon. When he plays with an edge, he gets dangerous.
Quickly.
Aqui, ó. Vou ficar aqui.
MP with it. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick, a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft. In some cases, these teams aren't going anywhere.
For the Nuggets, Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Brown. And Stroller subbed in for Murray. Gordon has got the ball here for the Nuggets. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Jordan, to the paint. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Gordon's got 12 points in just the second half. 1:46 left in the final quarter. Now here's MP. Knocked loose.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
To the middle.
And
that one is hammered home.
Finishing the game strong. This is
So
how you
don't
shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to MP. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. And miss after miss right now.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And the three-pointer goes. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad. They really